Oh, button check.
3, 2,
Button check.
1, go!
Save.
Just making sure everything's right. Double check. Nope. Alright.
If he's getting his ass kicked.
Contest.
Alright, let's do this, guys.
3,
Photonic match 1. In round 5.
We got Toon Link versus Sheik. Another really good matchup, to be honest. And the only reason I'm going to kind of place my bets towards Young Link is just that Young Link's a little bit shorter, and I believe, and again, like, you're coming from a guy who doesn't play much Melee, who just started, you know, about a month ago. But I always believe that usually the smaller hitboxes, as long as you have good at advantages towards other characters, you always really have a higher advantage towards the bigger and higher characters. Because Young Link is really light, but at the same time he's really short. So he doesn't really go flying too high, and he can also make a really good recovery. So I think
like,
it'll be anybody.
The game with playing Link is you just want to you want to have as much hitboxes out, like having boomerangs, arrows, bombs. Keep pushing them out, keeping the person away, and then hitting them with your sword when you want to.
Is that Link game or oh wow? Grab
It can be applied to all Link, like Young Link, Toon Link, etc.
Regular Link.
Yeah.
Who cares about regular Link?
But Toon Link's interesting because he has a really good neutral game with his a lot of his aerials.
Oh.
It does not look like.
So you said you use Fortune, right?
Yeah.
What board do you use? You even use MLP?
No, that's actually the one I don't use.
Because that's the one that I do. Again, I'm that guy, you know. I don't really blame myself. I blame society. I could play full time. Honestly, I think all the cams are offline. We should probably upload some photos onto them for the hell of it. Just for the fun of it. Oh.
Really not doing a great job here covering Sheik's options here.
My favorite thing about Xiivi is that he has the, I mean, he's just crazy at practically any character he plays as, and that's what makes him really random, is that you can't really study his moves, because the minute you get down, you know, how to play against Toon Link, he'll turn around and do something like, you know, Pikachu, or, you know, some other character that you wouldn't expect to be played at.
Yeah, he's very good at having good knowledge of how to play all
Everybody,
the characters.
yes. Except for when you do that, I guess.
That knowledge not being shown right now. Photonic knows how to really wear down his opponent, getting in there, doing attacks.
Okay, for some reason I thought I saw Xiivi spelled with 2 eyes. I apologize. So whose computer setup is this?
That's the salty venues.
Is it really just everybody's then?
No, it's just the salty venues. Venue specific.
3, 2, 1, go!
See,
Match 2.
Xiivi is.
Wolf.
Why is Xiivi spelled with 2 eyes there and only 1 eye up here?
That's up. That's not right.
Well, I know, but like, look right there.
No, it's just the other one.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I only thought it was spelled with 1 eye, so I guess not.
I feel like Wolf would be advantageous in this matchup. Wolf has really good options.
So is Brinstar considered neutral in this, or is the lava still a thing here?
Warfare?
Yes.
No lava.
Okay. That would. Ooh. I didn't know if lava was
He's
good.
such a sandbagger. Yep.
As if he's playing it safe now, you can just tell by the way he's acting.
I feel like Xiivi has a really hard time going super aggro.
All this will be on YouTube, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Will it be segmented, or is it just going to
Yeah,
go along?
segmented.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He does a really good job kind of like Smash 4, where he bats out hits and then gets away. He bats out hits and gets away. but he doesn't seem to go super aggro. Which, like, a character like Wolf, it's really important to come in and then do a bunch of things and then come out and go and do a bunch of things. So it's like he's missing that element of staying there constantly combo.
For sure. So, you know, one thing people have told me constantly is that you can't be good at Smash 4 and be good at both, you know, Melee and Project M. And then I play against Xiivi, and then he totally disproves every single thing that people have said about that. So honestly, I'm really excited to see who wins this. This is a really even match right now. I kind of like how Xiivi's playing with Wolf. Wolf, I think, for Xiivi is a little bit more defensive, since he's a little heavier and a little lighter. He's more of a combat opponent for Sheik than Toon would be. So, I think as long as Wolf really focuses on his combos, he can easily pull off a win here. If he can weaken Sheik down before he gets KO'd, I'm positive that this match will be definitely in Xiivi's hands.
Trying to keep the up tilt juggle going with Wolf.
I've been noticing Wolf is being really good at combos, especially juggles. One thing that I have realized about Fox is that either A, Xiivi is fast-falling like a motherfucker, or just Wolf is so heavy.
I'm pretty sure he's fast-falling a lot. So, he's in a really bad spot where anything could kill him.
True. But I mean, if you like really watch how Fox fall, or not Fox, how Wolf falls, he just falls really, really fast. So I don't know if that's, I mean, it could potentially be Xiivi fast falling, but there are some cases where he falls way too fast that I would not recommend fast falling for. I mean, even in my novice level of experience, I feel like you shouldn't fast fall that much.
It takes game 2.
Xiivi with the change up.
Okay. So we're going to the last match here.
Xiivi's gonna change up his style up again. I wonder who he's gonna choose.
I bet Pikachu.
You think so?
I don't know. I just like to say Pikachu. Pikachu's a fun name to say.
You guys can press Y, by the way.
Don't worry about it.
So, for the final game, Xiivi has chosen Ike as his final player, so I'm really excited to see how this
Played against the Ike. It's pretty good.
is. It?
3, 2, 1, go!
Back when I first started playing Brawl, Mark was so nerfed to me when I first played it as a kid that I just instantly fell in love with Ike. So really, I believe that anybody could go anywhere with.
Xiivi taking big steps early in the game.
Also, I also love Ike's Aether. I believe its recovery and its height are just unforgivably high.
Taking the first stock off of Photonic here.
And he's still considerably low in terms of and honestly, this could be anybody's game. I think that's crazy enough to say.
He's doing a really good job spacing out Photonic here with his
like I
trying to
said,
get another early kill.
Ike with that Aether, it's crazy. That's another thing that I like, that when I was a kid I used to spam the crap out of, was Ike's Aether. But I'm pretty sure that's really punishable if you were to do it from a neutral stance. Another thing that I never really took advantage of was Xiivi is really weakening down Photonic here. so this could really be anybody's type of game. Honestly, I don't. Is this only a best of 3 or is this best of 5?
This is best of 3.
Okay.
He's in a really good position to take this next off of Photonic here.
As long as he can play his cards right. Because, I mean, Photonic's in a good spot to be able to...
Photonic is up in the Sheik right now. He totally turned this around in his favor.
This is more without anybody's game type of attacks.
Bear takes the kill.
I took it on an unexpected turn, but the worst. Focus. Again, this game's in anybody's favor, so...
He's just like, well, I want something to hit you. Just have anything. I want you to get off the stage.
Yeah,
come
sure.
on, man.
One thing I do give props to Xiivi about is the fact that he has remained untouched. So, I mean, this will start out as a really decent 2-stock.
Photonic's doing I think he did a really good note about that he needs to play a little bit defensively every now and then, unless he has the advantage like he does right now.
Ooh, nice with that tape. I also like how they added Ike into the new, or how Project M makers added Ike's newer voice modules into PM instead of using their traditionals. I think like that was a better add-on. You know who Ike always kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Ichigo from the Bleach series, because he's always got that giant blade, and he's got kind of that cockiness and swagger to him that Ichigo would have. Of course, that's just my opinion, but
Photonic's sitting in a pretty all-right position to take this next stock off.
but I mean, at the same time, Xiivi can easily take away Photonic stock.
Just judging the range of that recovery is not going to help him out there.
Oh. Xiivi almost saved himself. Honestly, they should have had an Ichigo skin for Ike. I felt like that would have been hilarious. Okay, now this is...
He's trying really hard to
keep his percentage down.
Yeah. Photonic off. Photonic is really determined to take this next stock and win the game here.
Xiivi's just not letting go that easy.
That berry just might get it.
No! Wow, what the hell?
That fair. Definitely.
Way to go, you guys.
This game's winner